What's good? So in this video, Closure will show us how to make a Digicore site beat. This is the beat that I made with his advice. Stick around if you want to hear his advice.
Okay, epic tutorial. Okay, so basically, in a scale, there's different notes, and they're labeled from 1 to 7, or well, up to 8. But this could also be 1 because it's the same note but just an octave higher. You understand octaves, right?
No.
Well, it's basically C here, C but higher is
Ah,
1 octave higher.
okay.
So an octave is the same note but just higher.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and so each note in a scale is labeled. So this is a C minor. So this is the one that you were using. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 again, or 8, but 1 for the sake of not confusing you. And then here's the FL Studio view, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7,
Yeah.
right? And so for bass notes, so that's going to be like the notes that carry like the melody or like the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to use the 1, the 3, the 6, and the 7. So you can use these now that you understand octaves. You can use these two down here, so it's not like jumping up high. You can't do that, but you can go 1, 3, and then 7 down here. But you can't see it because I don't have the screenshot. But 7 down here, which is the same
Yeah.
note as here, but just an octave lower, and then 6 also down there, which is also an octave lower. And then for melodies, you use the 7 and then the 2 and the 3, but the 2 and the 3 you're probably going to use up here. Make sense?
Sure.
Okay, and then sparingly 4. So if you want, you could take a screenshot of this like diagram and like this.
I'm gonna hold you. I got my OBS open. We locked.
Okay, that. And then the rhythm, I don't know how to explain it. It's like bass note like for 808s. So it's like 4 spaces, 6, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4.
Type shit.
And that's all I got.
Oh. Okay.
But that's like the basics. Like as long as you just keep to this, like only use these. Don't use other ones.
Yeah.
These are good. So that should be like, and then like let me show you applying that. I don't know if you were listening, but I have changed windows. Yeah. So this is the one that I was making. It goes 1, so 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, so it goes 1, 3, and then down here this would be 7, 6, so it goes 1, 3, 6, and then 7. So just the bass notes. I mean, you already heard this part, but don't look at this. This might be overwhelming, but yeah, this
Yeah.
is right, and then a BPM anywhere from like 170 to like 200 is fine. And then here you see my main melody is has the 7,
Yep.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 1, 2, and the 3, and then the 4 like twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I think this part, I think I made this part of this melody. So this is just the 7, but an octave higher. You see how both of them are A sharp.
Yep.
One's just A sharp 4, other A sharp 5. And then I made like a very simple top line with just the 2 and the 3, just to pull it all together. So here's just the top melody. All right. And then you have the very simple top line. And you kind of just do this step by step and just do what sounds good. And then all together, you get this.
type
And
shit.
then
What effects
to
do you
get that,
have?
like, yeah, it's literally just, I was about to go over it, but it's just EQ, cut the low end, but not too much, so you can still hear the bass notes and they don't sound like muffled. But just this area for, so like when you put in 808s, this area is free for 808s. And then delay, I like using the typical one that most people use is the ping pong. But I like, if I like want it like really full, I use the saturated and then like lower the percent. I have it here, the mix at like 75%. So, and then reverb to top it off. But then low cut is all the way up, so you don't
Yeah.
get like, because it sounds, that sounds like way too muddy. So low cut, and I just use the large hall preset or like any of the like cathedral or venue. I think is too much, but yeah, that's basically it. And then like for your like, I like switching up the bass pattern for the second bar. So this is just the same exact top melody as it is here. Same exact bottom melody, like the bass melody, but I just moved these two notes an octave higher. So it's the same note, but it just goes. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's
Type
pretty much
shit.
the basics. I
All right,
think I
bet.
think you got it from there.
I hope so. I'm locked.
Yeah, I
I'm
believe in
locked.
you. I believe in you.
I'm locked in.